94% of home cooks don't know how to make a salmon crudo, and I used to be one of them, but now it's your turn to learn how to make it. But don't worry, because this is actually one of the easiest things you can make at home. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to portion and cure your salmon, how to make a delicious ponzu sauce, and how to bring it all together beautifully on a plate. Plus a few more things, so follow along and let's get to cooking. Okay, so here we have a piece of center cut Atlantic salmon. I got mine personally from Whole Foods. I know you could buy salmon from anywhere and you can turn it into sushi grade stuff, but I like to do Whole Foods, just be safe. And now to prep this salmon, I'm gonna first trim off some of that excess fat around the bottom of it. Take your time with it with your knife and just let it catch the meat and then just start shaving off a thin layer. From there, if you look closely, you can see that there's a little joint where the two sections of the salmon kind of meet together. We're gonna cut down the middle of that joint and separate our two pieces. Also, just a general rule of thumb when cutting salmon, try to do it in long, continuous strokes and don't try to saw at the meat. Now from here, we're gonna remove the skin of the salmon, and honestly, if you're not very good with a knife, I would ask your butcher to do it for you when you pick it up. But if you wanna learn a new skill today, this is how I did it. I put the salmon skin side down on my cutting board, and then with my knife, I slowly went just above the skin and started cutting it down the whole fish. This is honestly one of those things that the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. I'm using my left hand to put a little bit of pressure on the fish so that way I could easily cut into the flesh. I myself am not perfect at this, and you can see here that there's still pieces of the skin on the salmon after I went through it once, and it's no problem. All you gotta do is just keep cutting at it until it's all gone. Now you might have to clean up some of the little pockets of fat that might still be on the salmon that was attached to the skin. That's super easy, just trim it off, and that's actually it. In the end, our center cut piece of salmon is now cut into two pieces, and it's time to season and cure it. Okay, so for curing the salmon, this couldn't be any simpler. All you gotta do is sprinkle a little bit of salt and sugar on both sides of the salmon, and then leave it uncovered in your fridge for 30 minutes. At the end of the 30 minutes, we're then gonna bring it to a bowl of water and then wash off any of that excess salt and sugar. This should firm up your salmon as well as brighten the color of it itself. But the only reason we're really doing this is because it's supposed to make your salmon taste better. And it's supposed to remove any fishiness that your salmon might have. Though I should clarify, I'm no sushi expert. I'm just going off what I've seen online. But while it cures for 30 minutes, that gives us plenty of time to clean our mess and now prep the rest of our ingredients. And if you're liking this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could drop a like and a comment if you're enjoying the content. Helps this channel out in so many ways, and you guys realize, and helps push it out to more people, which I would appreciate. So like and subscribe. Okay, so to start our prep work, I'm gonna first mince one shallot. So I'm gonna cut the tip and the root off. So you're technically not supposed to cut the root off. And then I'm gonna split it in half and peel the outside layer off. From there, I'm gonna give it vertical cuts along the whole shallot and then just mince it normally like you would. Try to make it as fine and tiny as possible so that way it kind of melts away in our sauce. It won't actually melt away, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to sound fancy here. From there, we're gonna zest one lemon and then cut it in half and juice the whole lemon as well. The zest is optional. It's gonna be just decor at the end. But what isn't optional is zesting one lime and then chopping it in half and juicing that as well. I am also gonna cut one green onion as well at a bit of an angle so the cuts look nice and pretty. This is an optional step because this is just gonna be used for decor. Now to make this absolute, oh wow, that was a crack. Now to make this absolutely insane little salmon crudo ponzu sauce, I don't know really what to call it, all you need is 2 tablespoons of ponzu, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Also, if you've never heard of ponzu before, you can actually find this at most grocery stores. If you can't find it at yours though, just go to your local Asian market and they'll 100% have it. I personally think this is like a better tasting soy sauce. I prefer this over soy sauce personally. But I'm gonna give our mixture an initial mixing and then I wanna taste it just to see how our flavors are. Ooh, that's so good. Oh my God, that's so good. From there, we're gonna toss in all of our lime zest and then we're gonna toss in 1 tablespoon of our minced shallots. Give it another mixing, and now you have an amazing sauce you're gonna pour over our salmon crudo. Ooh, it's gonna be so good, I can't wait. Okay, so I just finished slicing our cured salmon. I did long, slow, patient strokes. Again, try not to saw it too much. You really want to do it in one cut, but I personally can't do that with this normal knife. Now, I only used a quarter of our salmon, and if you're wondering what happened to the rest of it, well, I cut it in half and packaged them in paper towels and threw them in the freezer to freeze. I don't know why I said it like that. You don't have to eat all this cured salmon at once. You could portion it and freeze it ahead of time, and then whenever you want it, just thaw it out the day before in your refrigerator. But again, I'm no sushi expert. I'm just a dude on the internet trying my best to eat a good meal. So yeah. Okay, now to plate this sucker, all I did was grab the nicest bowl I had and then laid down all of our salmon slices, nice and neatly, by the way. From there, I poured in just enough of our Ponzu soy liquid over it, and then I gave it a little shake so the liquid dispersed evenly across all of our salmon. I'll then sprinkle a slight pinch of our lemon zest on each of the pieces of salmon, and then I'll put a piece of green onion on the top of those pieces as well. Lastly, I grabbed a little bunch of Italian parsley and I put it in the center of our plate, and I put a few more green onions towards the bottom, and that's it. You have an amazing salmon crudo that has cured salmon that you made yourself. It's been sliced yourself. You have a delicious Ponzu soy sauce that you also made yourself. This thing is full of flavor and I cannot wait to taste it. Alrighty, I'm honestly very excited to try this sucker. It's 10:30 in the morning, so not really the ideal time to have sushi, but it smells so good that I can't wait. Oh, that's good. This tastes phenomenal. The salmon is delicious. The sauce is good, elevates the flavors. Mwah. Oh yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. If you guys like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to see last week's video where I made some pork tacos in under 20 minutes, though there is an asterisk at the end of that, here's the video for that now. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day. Deuces.